I'm Tank. You know, I got Move, Motivate, Overcome, Vision, Excel. It's a motivational campaign, inspirational campaign is what I like to call it, because it's hard to motivate, but I love to inspire. You know, so I'd rather inspire you than to motivate you. You know, it's hard to motivate a person because people focus so much on the goal instead of the process. And I'm so glad you talked about the process, because that's my topic today. Trust the process. The process is ugly. It's not a beautiful sight. People get so emotionally attached to the goal. We are so worried about being the biggest movie star in America, being the best Christian rapper in America. We're so worried about being the best educator in America, but we are not focusing on the process. We're so emotionally attached to the goal. And once you're so emotionally attached to the goal, you forget about the steps you have to take to get to your goal. So you're focusing so much on, okay, I'm gonna get here, I gotta get here, I gotta get here, I gotta get here. You're missing steps to get there. So you gotta detach emotionally from the goal, and you gotta worry about the process. And you gotta put it up front. Okay, I know what I'm trying to get. And you can't focus on that goal. You can't focus on that goal so much, because if you do, you're gonna lose sight of it. And you might not think it, because okay, I know what I'm trying to get. And it's the process. Like I said, the process is ugly. The process is bad. The process is probably one of the worst things and the best thing that can happen to you in your life. It is, because it teaches you who you are as a person. It'll make you or break you. And it's up to you if it makes you or break you now. And you talk about the process, and when you're doing the process, there's a couple of things you have to worry about. Well, the main thing you have to worry about is yourself. Don't let anybody else tell you about what you have to do to get to the process. A lot of people tell you how to do it, and they never did it. A lot of people tell you how to do it, and they never did it. They'll tell you, okay, you got to do this to be the best singer in the world. You got to go through this, and this, that, and the third. But have you done it? Have they done it? You have to check them. So you got to check them. And like I said, a lot of people tell you how to do it, and they never did it. That's why you have to learn who to listen to and who not to listen to. You have to learn who to listen to and not to listen to. So it's tough. It's very tough, because mom will tell you, okay, baby, you need to do this and you need to do that, baby. Grandma will tell you, baby, you need to do this and do that, baby. Best friend will tell you, man, you need to do this and you need to do that, and I don't know if you need to do this, but it's like, it's either they're against you or they're with you. Sometimes you gotta cancel out mom. Sometimes you gotta cancel out dad. You gotta cancel out grandma. You gotta cancel out best friend, because they're speaking of their best interest, not yours. And like, they're your best friend, that's your mom, that's your dad. And everything in the back of your head is telling you, okay, this is my birthday. This is my grandma, this is my best friend, they've been around with me 10 years. But at the end of the day, are they in your best interest? And you gotta realize that. So you gotta trust the process. The process is very ugly. I'm gonna keep saying that until I finish speaking. The process is very ugly. The process is very ugly. I've been through the process. And I'm gonna tell you my story. I'm gonna share my story with you. I graduated last year, 2016, spring 2016, late 2016, with a degree in mass communication. And I thought I wanted to be one of the best sports radio person in the world. Like, I idol my life after Stephen A. Smith. I wanted to be like Stephen A. Smith. And you can see him on TV today. He's barking at people. He's one of the best sports analysts in the world. I wanted to be like him. He has his own TV show, radio show. He's probably one of the highest paid sports analysts in the world. And I wanted to be like him. But a year before I graduated, I wanted to be an educator, because I've been dealing with kids for like 4 years ever since I've been in college. So I was thinking, like, how do I get to this? How do I become an educator? How do I become a coach? How can I impact lives with this degree that I have? So I graduated last year. I decided, okay, I'm going to go to Valdosta State. I'm going to get my master's of arts for teachers in math. And I'm going to educate the kids, and I'm a coach. It didn't go like it was planned. I went to Valdosta. I was throwing parties. I was acting like an undergrad. I wasn't going to class. I was skipping work. I lost my car. I quit 2 of my jobs. I had 3 jobs and I quit 2 of them. And it was tough. I was, like you said, I got very uncomfortable. I was to the point where, like, I'm thinking, like, man, like, I'm 24, living in a house. I had, at a point in time, I had no lights, no water, no food. I'm telling myself I don't supposed to be living like this at the age of 24. But I had to, all of that. I talked to my pastor in December. He told me, he said, this is what you're supposed to go through. Everything is supposed to be like this. I had to trust the process. And ever since that talk with him, everything has been positive. Everything in my mind has been, the cup is half full instead of half empty. So I don't look at things in a negative aspect. I didn't even come in here with notes. If y'all remember me last time, I came here with notes. I came here straight out the dome tonight because I want to propel, I want to get better. So I came here with no notes. I came here with a topic, and I said, I'm going to just let the Lord spit these words out of me. So I had to trust the process, and like I said, the process is very ugly. I was sleeping with no lights. I was sleeping with no AC. It was nice. I couldn't even eat. It was nice. I had no water. I had to wake up and go to the gym and work out to take a shower that morning. It's not any. And I say that because it's not even embarrassing to say. It's not even embarrassing to say because that was part of my process. I don't know what's part of your process. I don't know what it is. Like someone said earlier, don't be afraid to share your testimony because it can help someone else. So I can give you my testimony without being ashamed. That's a part of my process. So like I said, the process was it was so ugly to me where I was looking at it like, this ain't for me. Like, I don't know. I just want to stay in the room all day and it was nice I cried. It was nice I didn't want to talk to nobody. It was nice I just ignore phone calls, ignore text messages because I knew I wasn't supposed to be here and I was ashamed of letting people know where I was in life. But it was a process. It was the process. The process was very ugly. Very ugly, but I just received my teacher certification Friday. So my line brothers, I was telling them, man, what a difference a year makes. Because the process was so long, and I had a year process. The process can be fast. The process can take a week. It can take a day. It can take a month. It can take a year. It can take 5, 10 years. But you got to trust in it. And if you don't trust in yourself, if you don't have faith in yourself and your God, what you got? And I told myself from the day my pastor talked to me, I told the Lord, I have faith in myself, and I'm giving all my faith to you. Whatever you have for me is for me. And that's all I had to say. No more worrying. And I promise you, I swear, ever since that day, it's been smiles. It's been no letting. It's been letdowns, but it's been okay. Now, Tank, let's go to the bar and drink yourself to sleep. Let's go to do this and just not worry about it. It's been okay. How can I do this? And how can I do this now? So, like I said, the process is very ugly. And like I said, man, I received my teacher certification Friday, and I was just thinking, like, man, a year ago today, I was somewhere throwing a party back in Valdosta, dealing with people that I had no business dealing with. So, and today, like I said, and something that I tried to do in Valdosta, I did here in Atlanta. I entered grad school. I'm in grad school. I started grad school this summer. I'm a certified educator now. You know, I'm a proud father. I'm just doing bigger things. I'm ready to get married. I have a beautiful fiance back there. You know, she's recording me right now. And I came here to try to do those things, but I was removed from a situation that was very ugly for me. That brought me to the light today, where the process showed me where the ugly, the bad and the ugly can bring, it has some prettiness, it has some good times to it. So now I'm in the process to a point where I'm shining, you know, I'm glowing, you know, I'm happy. But I want you to understand this about the process. There's no stagnant periods, there's no complacency. The process continues. The process continues. It's not you're not gonna continue to get great and just stay there. You have to continue to grind. And I'm to the point now where, okay, now I'm an educator. Now I wanna be a superintendent. Now I wanna work for the Georgia Department of Education. Now I wanna be, I wanna write grants for, youth youth advisories. You know, I want to do that. So I'm not stopping here. The process, don't let the process take you down. Don't let the process beat you. It doesn't care who you are. The process doesn't care where you came from. Like I told you, I came from a single parent home. I had 5 brothers and sisters. My mom died when I was 2. My dad died when I was 4. I raised myself basically. You know, I didn't have no one to say, "Oh, okay, here you go this to pay for college." I didn't have that, but that was my process. That's my story. So I'm letting my story. I'm sharing my story with you all to let you know that it's not over. It's not over. Nothing is over. Whatever you want to do, whatever your purpose is, you go towards it. Purposeful living. Me and Chelsea talk about it all the time. Purposeful living. That's all we're worried about. We're not worried about this, that to the side. We're not worried about it because if it doesn't have anything to do with me being a better educator, being a better father, being a better man, I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want anything to do with it. So, you know, it's just a blessing for God to give me that vision, to take me through all of this, to take me through everything, to get me where I am, not standing on this stage, because I was to a point where I didn't want to speak in front of people. I was nervous. I was shy. But like I said, I walked up here today, no notes, no nothing. You see me sweating. I'm hot. I got on all black, so you know. But I was to that point, but I'm now uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable, but God made me comfortable. The process showed me the ugly, but now it's showing me the pretty. It's pretty now. I'm comfortable. It showed me everything that was coming for me. But I didn't let it beat me down. I didn't let the process defeat me. I could have told myself when those lights was off, okay, let's drop out of school. Okay, let's go back home. Let's not do nothing. Let's just be a bum. Let's just do that. But that's not in my heart. That's not me. I'm a grinder, man. I don't let nothing defeat me. Nothing can defeat me. I don't care who it is. The devil can be standing here in my face right now. I'm gonna look at him and laugh. I'm gonna look at him and laugh because you can't and people look at me. People come to me and look at me like crazy because like, why are you so happy? People tell me at work, why are you so happy? They call me happy at work because I smile all the time. I smile all the time because I know where I came from and where I'm going. That's what the process has taught me. It's taught me that it's not about what you've been through. It's about where you're going. You can't let what you've been through define how people look at you and how people define you. I don't let people define me. I don't let people come at me with their definitions of me because I have my own definition of me. I'm a grinder. I'm a hard worker. I'm happy. That's all about me. I'm a father. I'm an educator. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. That's what I'm about. So once you find what you're about, once you find your purpose, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. No one can come to you and tell you you're ugly. Your songs don't mean anything. Your speeches don't mean anything. They can't come to you and tell you that because you find your purpose. They can't come to you with this event and tell you, oh, that event ain't gonna pop. This event ain't gonna pop. Spoken Word Expo ain't gonna pop. They can't come to you with that because you know in your head that I got faith and I got faith in God. And once you get those two things, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. So like I say, man, trust in the process. The process is ugly. It's one of the most ugliest, most grimiest, most violent, most beautiful, most kindest, most growing things you can ever go through. But I promise you, at the end of the day, once you get to the point where you're looking back and say, man, I sat in the dark for hours just to get to the end of the tunnel and shine. You'll be feeling like I feel right now. So, like I said, man, trust in the process, man. It's move, motivate, overcome, vision, excel, man. You want a shirt, come holler at me. I'm finna blow. And what's so crazy about this shirt, I stopped doing, I used to do motivational posts every Monday. I stopped doing it because I'm in grad school. I got 9 hours and I've been doing work out the wazoo. I'm working a summer job. I'm getting ready to prepare my classroom for the fall. And it's become overwhelming. And my sister gave me the shirt as a gift. She said, this is your motivation. This is your push. get back with it. And so crazy, Chelsea called me this week too, that she said, I need you to speak. Come on out and speak. And this is a stepping stone right here. So I'm cranking it back up, man. Like, motivate, overcome, vision, excel, move. I'm back with it. If you need anything, you need any motivation, you need any motivational speakers to come out, I'm here in Atlanta. You need anybody to come speak to any kids, anybody you have, I'm here, because I feel like I've been through every walk of life. The best way to reach people is to connect with them. And I feel like I can connect with anybody. So, you know, if you need me, I'm here. You need to talk to me after the event, I'll speak with you. God bless. Move. We here. Thank you.